is up, you guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Sugar Butts, where we do all things sweet. So I'm so excited to be embarking on this YouTube journey where we will be making all things sweet. Right. So for this month of April, we'll be running a theme on making waffles. So if you're a waffle lover, this one's for you. Basically, how it's going to work is that for each week, we'll be making waffles differently, which means different executions, different toppings, and different waffles for different occasions. So for today, we'll be making red velvet waffles, topped with strawberries and some icing sugar. To learn how to make these fluffy waffles, please carry on watching. For your ingredients, you will need a quart of butter, 1 cup of flour, 1 egg, 2 spoons of sugar, a cup of milk, red food colorant, 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder, icing sugar, and strawberries for garnish. Cool, let's get right into it. First things first, you'll grab your bowl and you'll grab your butter. We need melted butter. You can either melt it on the stove using a saucepan, or you can pop it right into the microwave for about 15 to 20 seconds. And be sure to scrape that bowl off. Right, and then we'll mix it up. Nextly, you'll grab your sugar. You just need 2 spoons of sugar. You're not limited to 2. You can use as much as you like. Let's mix that up. We're trying to get the correct consistency, so make sure to mix well. As you can see, the sugar has dissolved and is looking all creamy. Next, you add a teaspoon of cocoa powder. If you don't have cocoa powder, it's okay. You can either use hot chocolate or Milo. Right, next, we're going to add a cup of red food colorant. You can either use liquid or gel based, and you can purchase this at Pick n Pay, Spar, any local stores. And then we'll mix that all up together. Oh, just remember, a cup of food colorant is, I think, is equivalent to a teaspoon. Next, we'll add some milk, a cup of milk. I'm using whole milk here, any brand. Now we are adding a cup of flour. I'll be using self-raising flour, but you can use the normal flour. Just don't forget to add a teaspoon of baking powder. If you're going to be using more flour, just remember 1 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Now we're going to grab our egg. We're going to separate the egg. We need egg yolk one side and an egg white one side. So you have to crack your egg gently. This is to avoid your egg yolk from running, because if it runs, it defeats the whole purpose, right? So here I'm using an egg separator. If I'm being correct, I purchased this at takealot.com for about 29 Rand, but you can also find it at Westpac. And then we'll add the egg yolk to the mixture, and we'll save the egg whites for later. Next step, we get into the mixing. So you mix everything all together. Just be sure to scrape the flour off of the sides of the bowl. If the mixture looks a bit too lumpy, that's okay. We don't need it to be that smooth. I've decided to add 1 more cup of red food colorant, seeing that my mixture was looking a bit too pink, and we're trying to get that nice, lovely red effect. We'll mix, mix, mix. I think that's starting to look a bit better, don't you? Cool. Once that's done, you'll grab your egg whites. You'll need a whisk or an electronic whisk. Honestly, an electronic whisk would work better because it takes quite a long time to whisk an egg yolk, an egg white freehand. But if you don't have an egg, if you don't have an electronic beater, you can beat freehand. So what we're trying to get out of this is a nice thick, frothy, creamy consistency from the egg. As you guys can see, it is starting to thicken up. We'll beat that up a little bit more, whisk it up a bit more. I think that will do it. Just add the egg yolk, egg whites. Basically what the egg whites do is that they add the fluff to the end product, because we're not looking for dense rubbery waffles here. We're looking for something that's very nice and fluffy and that melts into your mouth. So that's what whisked egg whites do. So you'll just fold everything in together. You can use a wooden spoon also. A fork is also fine if you don't have a spatula. So you'll need a waffle iron or waffle machine. We'll preheat that up and test if it's warm. Then you'll grab your brush and your oil. This is to make sure that the mixture doesn't stick on either side of the machine. If you don't have a brush, guys, you can use plastic or the margarine wrap. You can just get a piece of the wrap and oil up the surface of the waffle machine. I'm just grabbing my ice cream scoop. I'll be adding 2 scoops of the mixture. If you don't have a scoop, a normal spoon is fine, or you can just add the mixture straight from the bowl. I'm just spreading it up a bit to make sure that it covers the whole surface. Just a tip, you guys, the thing that you look for is some steam, right? When you start seeing steam coming out of the machine, then you'll know that the waffle is cooking or baking. It's 5 to being ready. This should take about 30 to 45 seconds. If we're pushing it, about a minute. A minute is enough. Yeah. So just be careful, guys. The waffle is quite hot. You can either wear gloves, oven gloves, or whatever you do, just get it on the plate quickly because it will burn your fingers. At this point, we're preparing some strawberries. You'll wash them in the sink or in a small bowl like I am. Then you'll just grab paper towel or a dry dishcloth to dry them up because we don't need any strawberries dripping of water. We'll get rid of the green stuff. We don't need that. Unless if you eat it. I'm just joking. Then you'll cut up your strawberry into 4. I think I'll use 1 strawberry for now. But if you're a strawberry lover, I mean, add in as much as you like. There are no rules to this, you guys. I'm quickly going to grab my whipped cream. So you can purchase whipped cream, Woolies, Pick n Pay, Spar. But just be sure to shake it because sometimes there's a bit of liquid on the top of the cream. Just shake it so that everything is mixed and then it comes out nice and thick. And then you'll just add them strawberries. You'll just use your creativity, guys, to make the dish look good. Yeah. And voila. So I'm just going to use these little strawberry leaves just to add color to the dish. You're more than welcome to put mint. It's not a must, but I feel that the green adds some color and brings life to the dish. And lastly, we're going to grab some icing sugar and a sifter. And we're going to sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. It's raining. It's not raining. It's snowing icing sugar. So guys, as I've mentioned to you before, that you add 2 spoons of sugar. Just be aware if you're going to add icing sugar at the end because your dish might be a bit too sweet. So I'd recommend 2 spoons and as much icing sugar as you like. Also, the whipped cream has quite a lot of, not a lot, but it does have sugar. And yeah, this is the end product. You can serve this with milk, with tea, with juice, coffee. It is entirely up to you. But that's the final product, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you guys will try it out at home with your friends, with your kids. It's very simple and it's very yummy. Please just don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to give this video a big thumbs up, and to leave some comments and share it with your friends, your family. And guys, please do come back for more content because it's about to go down with some sugar. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Mwah.